Hi, I'm Frank Schaeffer, and I'm in my studio painting smock, working on a new painting of two Pinocchios representing Donald Trump, I guess, and the lie-based, fact-free world we now live in. And the painting will be called something like when Pinocchio tried to marry himself, God wanted to punish him by dropping art supplies, pink cyclamens, and a martini glass on him. And it's part of my absurdist painting series that is my reaction to the fundamentalist Christianity I was raised in that I write about in my book, Why I'm an Atheist Who Believes in God. And of course, it's no coincidence that Pinocchio is a theme in these paintings. But today I just want to make one point, and that is a new poll just came out by ABC showing that 96% of Trump voters asked now if they would vote for Trump again said yes. Only 2% said no. If this doesn't prove that Trump voters are either willfully blind, stupid, or deluded, and or hate America and everybody in it, then I don't know what does. Look, after 100 days in office, out of Trump's 10 major legislative promises that he would achieve, and bragging and boastful claims, he's achieved zero. That's zero. And yet his followers seem to be following him not because of any achievement, but because they would rather believe his lies. Now, when it comes to the evangelicals that I grew up with, this is no surprise. These are folks who would rather believe that Noah's Ark actually existed than climate change is real. They don't believe in evolution or that gays are born that way. And in many cases are white supremacists and racists who don't believe in the equality of the races than in the truth of both science and just facts. I mean, what a day and age we live in where people have to demonstrate, as one sign said last week, for facts against the lies that Pinocchio and his friends are telling. This painting is not done yet. I have other things in this studio that are complete, but it's hard not to dwell on where we are in terms of bafflement. I mean, how do you explain people who are still following a guy and would vote for him again, who has kept none of his promises, done nothing he said he would do, and yet they still follow him? And the only explanation I have for this is that their hatred runs deeper than their commitment to democracy. So they accept Vladimir Putin's shill rather than the facts of what he has achieved and not achieved in his presidency. What has he achieved? Well, so far he's enriched his family. His daughter met with the Chinese premier, did nothing for America, but got a copyright deal for her products in China after meeting him at her dad's place in Florida, I think. The Trump family treats the federal government like its private security and travel piggy bank, spending more on travel in a week than the Obama family spent in a year. He's enriched all his billionaire cronies. And by the way, you're going to die of cancer, and so are your kids, at far higher rates than you would have if he hadn't rescinded all our environmental protection in favor of oil companies and coal companies and all the other dirty air polluters. And when you're gulping down seawater or lake water with raw sewage in it, you can also thank Donald Trump and his billionaire cronies. But other than that, what's he done? Rape the environment, disrespect women, lower America's credibility all over the globe, lie to all of us, and, Pinocchio just keeps going, doesn't he? But 96% of his followers say that's just fine, so they've kind of reversed the old saying. What was it? The one that George Bush always screwed up and that I'm going to screw up now? Fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you, or whatever. You remember how he got that wrong? Well, the new version of it from the Trump folks is fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fine by me. Thanks, my name's Frank Schaeffer.